Why women cheat on simps when they get in a relationship with them. Now let's get into it, guys. Fellas, we know that once upon a time we were all simps, and we had this way of thinking that we're gonna get the woman of our dreams. The girl that we fell hard for the most. We thought that woman was of our dreams. We thought that was our dream woman. So what we did when we got in a relationship? We got 100% in. We fell in love with her. We gave her our hearts, and we trusted her. And this is what simps do. They trust women when they get in a relationship with a woman. And another reason why women cheat on simps is because they know that simps are weak. Simps are easily to be manipulated, by sex. They are. And they think by women letting them smash all the time and doing all these tricks and stuff in the bed, they think that a woman would never ever cheat on them. Just because they having sex with the woman. This is how a simp thinks. A simp thinks that if he get the woman of his dreams, that she will never ever cheat on him. This is why women cheat on simps, because simps, they are weak. They're not real men. They have feminine energy. They let the woman manipulate them and lead them and tell them what they want, what they expect from them. They live up under the woman expectations. They do what the woman says. And another reason why women cheat on simps is because simps, they don't give women the best sex. They don't. They don't at all. They don't consider they're not considered as masculine. They're beta male providers. Women look at them as a provider. Not as a masculine man. Not as a man that's gonna give them the best sex. The guy that's gonna give them the best sex is that alpha male, that virile man. That man that he doesn't really want to commit. He just go around smashing all the girls in the neighborhood. That's what they want. That's what a woman wants. A very aggressive man. A roughneck. That's going to do her how she really want to be dead when it comes down to sex. Another reason why women cheat on beta males, on simps, is because simps, they're a lot of times they are boring. They're not that fun guy. Once they get into the relationship and they got the woman of their dreams, so-called, the perfect woman, you know what I'm saying? As in their mind, they think she's the perfect woman. But we all know that that's a hoax. It's not true. And women are not perfect. So when they feel like they got the woman of their dreams, women cheat on simps is because simps, when they get in a relationship, they eventually they stop being that fun guy. They stop being that fun guy. They just stop being, and women get bored easily. They get bored very easily. So once that man, he's fun for that first couple of months or whatever when they dating, because he's trying to get her. But once he get her and everything, he stopped doing the things that he used to do. She wants to, be with a guy that's fun. So she go sleep with the alphas behind his back. She go sleep with that virile man that's fun, that's going to go take her somewhere, or that's going to, give her those different, those different ranges of emotions. When he's smashing her, he pull her hair, he grab her by her neck, throw her on the bed, he grab her neck and give her fast strokes. He start off slow, and then he go faster. You know what I'm saying? He give her those different ranges of emotions. He might put her on her head and try to smash from that position. He's put her in different positions. You know, simps, they don't do that when they get into a relationship with a woman. It's just the same old thing. You know, they have the same old routines. You know, they don't like to try new things. See, women like guys that are adventurous, that like to try new things. And simps, they're not like that. They're just beta male providers. You know, this is what a woman wants. She wants a provider, and she wants a beta male provider, and she wants a virile man, an alpha male. You know, this is how women are. And us men, either you're a beta or you are alpha. You know, alphas, once they become alphas, or once they become a virile man, it ain't no turning back, bro. Like, once you get your heart broke, you already know that, bro. Really get it broke, it ain't no turning back. You become alpha. You know, you stop being that simp. Stop being that nice guy. You know, you start to have balance, because that's what it's gonna put you to when you get your heart break. It's gonna bring you right down to the balance. You know what I'm saying? So you started being alpha. You don't start, you don't open doors. You know, you have that mentality of sort of like a bad boy, but you're not the cheating type. You know what I'm saying? But you start being more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with women, you start being more honest. Another reason why women cheat on simps is because simps, they go the whole relationship basically allowing it, because they never text the woman's phone. They fully trust this woman just because she's letting him smash. They never checks the woman's phone. When a simp get into a relationship and he falls in love, he never checks a woman's phone. They never do. Simps never do, bro. Like, they fully trust that woman because that's the woman of their dreams. Another reason why women cheat on simps is because they know that simps, they're in love with the woman. See, the woman is not in love with them. See, when a woman is in love with you, she chases you. But when you are in love with a woman, when you're trying to, get a woman, when you fall in love with a woman, you chase her. Whoever put in the most effort in the relationship is the one that's the deepest, that's in love. And simps, they put in the most effort into a relationship. So by them putting in that effort, into the relationship, they accept all the negativity that come with that woman. See, this is why simps get cheated on. Because women know that simps, the only thing they're good at is consistently paying their bills. They're not really good at sex. They're not really good at, giving her those different emotions. They're not really good at, surprises. They're not really good at trying new things. See, this is why women cheat on simps. It's because that alpha male, that alpha male, that virile man, he's good at that. He's good at putting her in different positions during sex. He's good at trying new things with her during sex. He's good at being extremely aggressive and extremely nasty during sex. A simp, he's afraid to put a woman in a different position during sex, because he feels like he's gonna hurt her. He's afraid to pull her hair during sex because he feels like he's gonna hurt her. He afraid to, stroke her aggressively because he feels like he's gonna, damage her. This is why women cheat on simps. It's because simps are weak. Simps are weak. A woman really don't want a weak man. They don't. They want a masculine man. They don't want a weak man. They don't want a man that's mentally weak or physically weak. They like men that's controlling, that's aggressive, that's honest. That'll smack her butt doing sex. That's what a woman likes. A simp ain't gonna do that because he's afraid to hurt her. He's gentle during sex. This is why women cheat on simps. It's because simps, they allow it. And simps are not really the man that she wants. See, a woman would settle for a man that she really doesn't want. You know why? It's because he will consistently pay her bills. He will give her a place to live. He will. Women are that heartless. They are that heartless. A woman will stay with a simp for the rest of her life as long as he paid her bills. She knows she's not really into him. She knows that he doesn't really satisfy her. This is why women cheat on simps. It's because simps don't really satisfy women. They don't at all. But a woman will settle for a simp. Well, she won't settle for a simp. She will get into a relationship with a simp just because he's paying, he's paying late, That's why a woman will get in a relationship with a simp, because he's paying her bills. He will spend the cash just to get a piece of that. Yeah, he will spend the cash by paying her bills just to get a piece of the booty. He'll pay the lay. Hope you guys got something out of this video, man. This is why women cheat on simps. It's because simps, they do not satisfy a woman sexually or just in general. Because simps, they don't like to try new things. They, they're not good in bed. They feel like they're going to hurt the woman if they put her in a different position or, get aggressive. And because simps allow it, and simps, they do not play their role in a relationship. They do what the woman says. And when masculine energy turns into feminine energy, that's when feminine energy turns to masculine energy. And that's when a woman, she becomes unsatisfied with that simp. Hope you guys got something out of this video, man. Y'all stay on semen retention. Y'all stay consistent at what you are doing in life. Y'all stay motivated. It's Coleman.